Good evening and welcome to another Malkat gin review. And tonight we are reviewing 1919 Distillery's Pineapple Bits gin. Now, they can't call it a different name for obvious reasons, but this is another New Zealand distillery from Auckland. And if you're wondering where the name came from, in December 1919, New Zealand voted on prohibition. 49.7% of the population voted for prohibition. So 1990 Distillery has been named in honour of the 50.3% of the population who voted to keep drinking alcohol.
Yes. And this is basically a flavoured gin using their standard normal gin, and we don't have a bottle of the standard normal gin, but we will get one to test.
Yes, definitely.
So we can talk about the botanicals in the normal gin, because I am assuming that the flavouring is on top of what their normal gin is. So the basic botanicals in this are organic lemon peel, organic orange peel, juniper, cinnamon sticks, cardamom, coriander seeds, manuka honey, and otago cherries. Now the otago cherries should add a really interesting flavour to there, and that's why I'd really like to try this unflavoured. The manuka honey might make this extra sweet, so it could end up being like the sheep's milk. We haven't tried it yet.
No.
We've had a little bit of a smell.
A cheeky sniff. It smells like pineapple lumps, we can say that. They can't call it that.
If you don't live in New Zealand, pineapple lumps is a little bit like Kiwiana, but it's pineapple flavoured and it's much smaller.
For those who are interested, if you can get your hands on a packet, best put them in the freezer first. They seemed pretty dedicated to their craft at 1919. Couldn't find any details about the still or anything, but they are one of those distilleries. They don't buy in the raw alcohol from another distillery. They make it themselves, starting with their own wash and producing it the whole way through. So they are in control of the process the whole way. I like that, so we're interested to see how they've done. This is part of what they call their Kiwiana collection.
They also have a pink one.
Yes.
Which I'm unsure whether that is grapefruit or...
Well, I don't know. The origins of pink gin go a wee way back, certainly a little bit further back than pineapple flavoured gin.
So we'll try it neat, just to get some of those flavours around the mouth.
Right, it's interesting.
Definitely pineapple.
Yeah, the taste doesn't come through as strongly as the smell, but it is quite an interesting flavour. It's not a real juniper-y flavour. If you were of a mind, you could quite comfortably sit there and sip that neat.
It's a bit like pineapple schnapps, if there was such a thing.
Yeah, maybe.
To me, I think that flavour is quite strong, but then that's possibly because my sense of smell is not as strong. It's possibly as strong as yours.
We're gonna try it as a gin and tonic. Cheers.
Cheers! I quite like it like that. It is sweet, but it's not. Yeah. To me, it's not too sweet.
Up front, first taste, it's not overly sweet. The aftertaste, they're at that slightly clingy sweetness on your tongue. Not unpleasantly so. I was worried, especially when I first smelled it, that it would be an overpowering pineapple flavour which would take away from it being a gin, but there is that hint of juniper coming through. For me, it is clearly still a gin. Might be quite good in a highball, tall drink on a summer afternoon, lots of ice. Do it over soda might be an interesting variation.
Ooh, what about a slice of lime?
Yeah, I think the citrus would cut through some of that sweetness as well.
I like it. And I feel that there's more complexities coming through after you taste the initial pineapple, and it makes it a bit more interesting than other flavoured gins that I've tried. Yeah,
while there is an element of the gimmicky to it, it's not like other gimmicky gins that I've tried that all you're getting is the flavour of, in this instance, the pineapple. You do still get the other botanicals cutting through. It is pleasant. I quite like it. Wouldn't be my everyday gin, but certainly, you know, I'd be happy to roll that one out when people come around and want to try something a little bit different, especially hot day.
I think you could have a lot of fun making cocktails with it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Any mixologists out there want to give it a go? I think
they have some on their website. We might have a look and see what there is.
that
and
could
maybe,
be another video.
Yeah.
Very pleasant. Ginners are winners.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the sweet time.